So, as we are discussing, your KRA and KPI is not very aligned. And the KPI part, I think that has to be the job of another person, because your subject matter expertise is on this water hygiene and other things. Your expertise is not about how to run Facebook and other campaigns. So you are the
Yeah.
subject matter specialist for your subject, and you can help post all those. You can design the posters, the write-ups and other things. But running the Facebook digital platforms is something somebody else have to do, because part of your KRA, like
Yeah.
marketing that you are doing, this marketing thing is a field-based thing. It is not entirely digital.
Yeah.
So, but your indicators are digital. So that is why the mismatch. So that is what you need to tell your reporting officer, that while your KRA are field-based, very operation-based, your KPIs are digital-based. So there has to be a mismatch. Maybe, and in no way they can reduce your KRA part, whatever you have listed, to increase your KPI part, whatever you have listed right now. Right? So
Yeah.
KRA is your forte with which you come, the experience that you have, your subject matter expertise is that. Strategically, you need to know key, what is the conversion rate. What is the conversion rate? How many events and other things you need to do, as a result of which these people will convert. Right?
Yeah.
The actual selling will happen, and how many campaigns and how many interventions that you need to do, both physically and digitally. Right? This should be your forte,
Yeah.
driving the digital person to do accordingly. So this planning, this strategy planning has to come from you. So KRA part is fine. From
Yeah.
KRA only, you have to find out your KPI.
Sure, madam. Yeah.
And help. You should have a person who is expert in digital marketing. Right?
Yeah.
So that is the first thing. And why it is showing like this?
In that A is also there. Once you go up. Yeah, this one. Marketing ROI and churn rate, dropout percent. So this is actually my company doing a sales analysis on last year, this month, how much sale happened, how much users recharged our card. So this year, this month, how many users are there? Like that, they are doing analysis. Last year, if they get the 23,000, this year, how many users are recharged in this month? If I see last October report, the user growth is 5%. So, but basically what will happen in the field is that last these 20 in this 23,000, last year somebody recharged, but this year new user will come, old user will go down, drop out. So how can I calculate this dropout percent? I am not understood, but this calculation they are doing. Just last year, this month, 23,000 happened. This year, this month happened this much. That only they are doing.
So this is sales calculation. This is not a strategic calculation. Strategic calculation is very different. So what calculation you will do is, you will take, say, old customer, new customer, right? So you have to give them a category, old and new. How many of old customers have recharged this year? That will be one analysis. There will be, instead of just one, there will be two analysis, which means you can show them that there is a drop or increase in the old customers. So as you are saying, I understand that there is a drop in existing customers, and why?
Add a new one. Yeah.
You have added a new one, but why the old customer dropped?
Yeah.
Because
That.
in place of say the new customers have come in, na? That means your product is working, no problem out there. But why
Yeah.
the old customer has dropped off? Some problem he might have faced that may not be about your product, but something else. What are
Yeah.
those?
Maybe sometimes happening that somebody is migrating from that place to some other places. Somebody is installing domestic ROs in their own house. So like that happening.
So that is called customer analysis.
Yeah.
Customer need-based analysis. That has to come from the marketing side. That has nothing to, the salespeople will analyze in this way only.
Yeah. So one more point, madam. So this is the present status right now. This is ROI. This is will somewhat we think that user percentage 5% growth came. So how can I set my target?
So
Yeah.
how can you see the entire people whoever has dropped off or new joined, all of them are your customers, your target base only. So you don't bother about how many right now have recharged or have come in new. So it will be 23,000 only. But in practicality, 23,000 plus some new customers. Those are your targets.
Yeah.
So when you do that, you will see a pattern. Every month, how many new have come and how many old have dropped off. So the entire numbers, it will be like that only. The entire numbers will keep changing, no? But you will get some insight why people have dropped off. That analysis you need to do.
Okay.
So you have two kind of customer. One is old customer, one is new customer.
Yeah. Yeah.
The old one dropping off is where you need to do the analysis.
Okay.
Yes.
So what about this revenue attribution? This this KPI, how can I do the take present status? I'm not able to understand.
Revenue attribution is like whatever is the salespeople will say suppose 23,000, right?
Yeah.
23,000 people. 23,000 people have recharged. Means the previous number also 23,000, right? So there people, the revenue when they buy is one. Revenue when they recharge is another. Both are same. Revenue when they buy. Suppose they buy one arrow. What is the price?
No, basically they won't sell the RO product. We will give a 20 liters can of water for 5 rupees. So per every month they will recharge. So with the 150 rupees for the whole month they will get the 30 cans like that.
Okay, so this happens every month, right?
Every month.
Like say when a customer joins newly, he also will pay 150, and this old customer also will pay 150. Is it
new
so?
customer, yeah. But the new customer, they need to purchase our card also, ATM card. For that we are charging 50 rupees.
That is what I am trying to say.
Yeah.
So the new customer pays effectively 200 rupees, right?
Yeah.
So you can find out na how many have paid 200.
That I can
So
take
when
that
you say the revenue attribution, then you under that you put the two categories. One is new, another is old, continuing customer.
Okay.
So this way you can put how many, what is the revenue that has come up, right? And
Okay.
here also you can see what is the percentage of people, old customers have recharged. This also you can see. So your target inside should be all the customer, 100% of your old customers should recharge. That is what is there in your mind, right? That is what you are thinking.
Yeah.
So that is one indicator of your 100% work. No, you have reached out to people. That is one indicator. That indicator of customer satisfaction. The customer satisfaction that you have here, na? Customer
Mm-hmm.
satisfaction calls, monthly
Yeah.
basis. So how many call you make, that is one target, but the indicator will come from here. 100%
Yeah.
people recharged.
Okay.
So that can become your indicator. So how many every month you need to put, whether that comes or not, it is immaterial. But for the time being, if it comes lower than that, then you will see where you are faltering now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So next time what you do is strategic. You
Yeah.
know now that these people, you are not only showing numbers, but you are only working towards your social impact. There is one indicator called social impact also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Social impact must be calculated on some basis.
Yeah.
What is that basis, that formula?
Basically, they are calculating for in every family, there are 5 people will be there. So if the one family social impact is 5 people. So if they recharged about 30,000 multiply 5. And additionally, we are giving some 30,000 into 5, 150.
What is
So
30,000?
additionally 30,000 families.
Okay.
If the 30,000 families recharged in a month, so in each family they consist of 5 to 6 members. So if you take 5, it will be 1,50,000. So then we are providing school water. We are providing free water to the school children. So approximately we are providing school water to the 35,000 school children. That also I think they are including in this one. 35,000. This is 2 lakh. And
2 lakh.
so
how come 2 lakh? So this 150.
150. Sorry, this is actually 45 days we have validity. So it's about 30 plus 30, 60,000 they are taking. Alternative month they are recharging. I think they are thinking like that. 60,000 into 5, how much it will be?
3 lakhs. Yeah. 60,000 means what is 60,000?
Yeah, 60,000 families. Every family they thought that every family recharging in their card in alternative month. Basically, they will use the 30 cans in 45 to 50 days. Sometimes
that means
yeah.
The existing 30,000 families, that becomes half, no? Not 60,000.
No. Actually, every month we are getting 30,000 recharges. इसका मतलब क्या होता है कि 45 to 50,000 customers will be customer base will be there. If you take 50,000, 50,000 multiply 5, 2 lakh. कितना 2,50,000. 2.5. 2.5 and this is 35,000. Yeah, this much.
No, but so suppose one family recharges in 1.5 months, right?
Yeah.
So every month, how many families you should take?
Basically, every month we are getting 30,000 recharges, madam, actually.
Okay. So that means some people also are coming who are not who are new.
Ah,
Who is making this 30,000? Why
30,000.
30,000? Suppose they recharge on say day number 1. So they will not require to recharge in another 45 days, which means 1.5 months.
Yeah, yeah.
So they cannot recharge on the next month. So who is recharging then? New people are recharging, na?
Some new people will be there, definitely. But basically 28, 29,000, 30,000, 28,000. These numbers are coming every month.
So that means some families are already using it up. Some families are not using. So that is why you are getting this number. So majority of families, they are actually using it up. So this is your third indicator, the water requirement. Water requirement of each family is different. So this is your third indicator, how much water requirement is there.
Yeah. So based on family size, basically some in a one family, some people will be, 2 people will only will be there. In if the children are there, the family size is different from 5 to 7, 5 to 8. In Rajasthan like area, so 10 to 12 people, 13 people, like that also there.
So means you have to do this analysis also.
Yeah.
So that you can, this is called customer KYC analysis. Know your customer. Right? So see how much work you are doing in the KRA field. How can you do additional this marketing also? So you should know, even if they ask you.
Lot of work is.
So this is a full-time work, I tell you, because I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Every day till 12:30, I am sitting here to do whatever you are seeing, posting and all. Everything I am doing.
Yeah, I thought that you have a team. So
No.
every time getting updates, getting mails continuously after we're also getting another mail. Thanks for participating. Like everything you are.
So this is a lot of work, you know. So this will take a lot of time. Of course, I have automated some systems.
Okay.
That is why previously I write and it will get posted to you automatically. But writing I have to do now. If you are getting 5 mails, I have written 5 mails, Baba. Whether I write in the day or whatever, I have written. So
the content should be prepared.
So this is lot of work, and in addition to all these things, it is not manageable. It is not manageable by one person. It is after some time that you will do this. No, after some time. So you should do this work, right? So should be very careful about what you do. This analysis and all. And then again tracking. So once you are done with your analysis, then you have to develop your tracking parameter also. These things here, sheet 1, in the place of sheet 1, I had put one projection thing. Projection means how many number, whatever you are doing, everything has a number. So how you are doing, suppose you put a number like say 45, 50, everything, but whether it is possible to do so many in a month, that is a thing of question. So then unless you put those numbers, you will not be able to know how many you can do actually. Where is the time? So that is why in the timeline you have to do. Suppose you decide that you will from 30,000 to you will reach 45,000 families, means how many in each month you have to reach? 15,000, extra 15,000. So 30,000 also needs some hand holding, some reaching out. So
we should maintain, we should track the dropout also in 30,000. That is also
reaching out to existing customers. Each month, how many? Then creating new customers, how many? The need of every family at a rate of 5. See, 5 liters per day. How many? How much you said? 20 liters, na?
20 liters. Yeah.
20 liters every 25 days. Then you calculate, no, how many? So then your production level, right? Then production has to happen, no, in that quantity.
Definitely, production is not a problem. Basically, everywhere we have a water storage of 250 cans per day.
Okay, 250 cans. Suppose there are 20 families those are coming in every day requiring, say, that 20
can. Yeah,
that
1
can.
One can. So we have 5,000 liters. We will store 5,000 liters tank in a water plant. So means 250 users can take 1 can per day.
So what happens when you like say bring in 300 additional customers every day?
That is one plant capacity I am saying. So totally we have 220 water plants in various areas.
That is why you are ready for 250 customers, right?
Yeah.
Extra 250 customers. Suppose every day 300 customers come because of your efforts. What then?
Then we should arrange additional 50.
Suppose you increase your efficiency and bring 300 customers every day, regularly, not 1 day, 2 day, regularly you bring. Then that is where you have to give them the feedback. These customers will come, and why they will come also you have to justify. Why this addition? So that is one of your work. So the production level increase, right? And then what? Training per month. Refresher training per month. Then what you have written? Diversity team communication training of each zone. So training, no? Training, zone wise training. Zone wise training. Subject 1. Zone wise training. Subject 2. Then exposure. Exposure which is might happen, right?
Yeah.
Then what? This much, whatever operation you have now, you can put like this. Then in whatever analysis you will do, right? List down your analysis. Another sheet I will add, insert. Analysis type, all kind of analysis. Just name the analysis, right? So how many, right now we decided on customer acquisition and whatever analysis, family size and all that.
Dropout analysis.
All that analysis you need to list out here.
Okay.
Then projection is how many you will do in what month. Timeline is always about existing work. Projection is about future work.
Yeah.
So whatever projection, in order to improve your efficiency, performance, whatever, you have to write it here.
Okay.
So you can show directly that this was the projection and this is the achievement.
Yeah. We have to compare both.
So another you can another sheet you add achievement. Achievement means whatever you have done in the timeline. Against that, the same thing, against how many numbers you have achieved. So this is timeline when you will do, then the projection about future projection, additional thing, and achievement. So let us bring it here. So timeline and achievement, then projection, then analysis, right?
Yeah.
Then what? So this is about this. Any other question that you have?
Yeah, madam. I have one question. While these are ABCD are my KPIs. These are 1 to 7 are my KRAs. I thought that just sometime. So how can I set timelines for these target numbers? So whether it should be activities, or else can I put these KRAs or KPIs in the timeline? That is my question actually.
Where from this is coming here?
Yeah.
So timelines means customer satisfaction calls. How many you do in a day?
Every month an activity. So approx 25 to 30 customers I will do a calls randomly every month.
Every month 25 to 30, right? Let us say 30.
Yeah.
So how much time it takes?
It's about 3 to 4 days every month. I will do 1 hour, 2 hour calls in a day, one zone, one day.
So for that call, this is number of calls. 30 calls you do. So for every, so 4 days. Days taken. Days taken. It takes 4 days. Then brand appearance in new plants.
So if the new plant came, generally brand appearance, I thought that while we installed any new plant in some area, we will paint some brand things in the plant outside.
Mhm.
So we will deliver 24/7 water. By our water is filtered with care, chemical free. Like that, we have some brand elements. We will paint our brand elements in that plant.
So how
That
much
I
time?
start.
How much time it
It
takes?
is generally for this 1 week.
1 week it takes. Okay.
Mm.
Brand values field team trainings. How much time it takes?
For the a 1 day for one zone. This is 4 days.
Mm. And what is the preparation time?
So we have already material and everything we have. Just we need to train the people.
So if you have already the material and you have it trained, all the people,
Session plan also. Yeah.
you have trained, why do you need to train another time next month?
We can do. Yeah.
No. Why do you need to train?
We
Once
need
you
to
have
do
trained,
already we train the people, but what is happening is some people are stop rotation happening. One thing. Second thing is that some people are not taking this as serious. While our sometimes our CEO or else somebody is going to the field, if they ask what are our brand values, they are unable to say. That's the problem happening. That's why we should keep continuously our trainings on brand values.
So there should not be any, because you are doing the same thing repeatedly, there should be a change in the process, right?
Okay, yeah, we should
So
add
this,
something new.
no, not adding some, the process needs to be changed.
Okay.
Value you need to tell them all the time. That is, I agree. But if they are not remembering that, there is another process to tell them, and that requires
Yeah.
preparation.
Yeah.
So whatever I teach, I do that all the time, right? But still, when I teach you, I need some time to be prepared.
So every time that required, I think basically at least we should focus 3 to 4 days before the training program.
So if you there are 4 zones and you say 3 to 4 days prior, then to evaluate the trainees, you need another 2 days. That means 1 week. So this only takes 21 days every month, right? Then awareness program to community institutions. How much time it takes?
But basically, these awareness programs, our field team will do. We should coordinate with them.
So this coordination time, how much time it takes?
2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days?
Yeah.
2 to 3 days, zone wise or total?
Total. Basically, every zone we have one community expert. They will conduct community meetings in the villages. Every in the end of the month they will report to me. So this much of SHG meetings we have conducted, this much of school management committee meetings we have done, this much of school gram panchayat ward member meeting we have done. That kind of report they will give.
So what do you do with that report?
So with that report, we will send reports to the donor, or else for our marketing record also we will keep that record. So in this much of training programs happened, this much of people benefited from training program.
So it is, suppose everybody from one community, how many community experts are there?
So for every zone we have one community expert.
So how many reports he sends every month?
But right now that is not happening properly. two people are sending reports, remaining two peoples are not sending report properly. The second thing is, I am thinking that if the one awareness program, 50 people are attended. So in which how many leads we are getting, how many that leads we are handing over to the sales team, that is also not happening properly. I am thinking that I will take one zone as a pilot. I will closely monitor that one zone. So if I get the good result, then after I will planning to replicate in the remaining zones, because it's
that
very
is what your job
persistent.
is. That is what your job is all the time.
Yeah,
So that is a
yeah,
full-time job. That is why I have asking so many questions. So now if you
yeah,
see every community expert that he
yeah,
has, he says, suppose you have 30,000 families, right?
yeah.
50 one day. And in every zone, there are 7,500 families, suppose, for
Approx.
example.
Yeah, yeah.
So 50 in one meeting means every day, how many meetings he does?
Every day, one community expert will do one meeting only. So
One
4
meeting?
means we take 1 or 2 maximum.
So 7,500, it will take years and years. So by the time he reaches back to the number one family, so every day 50 family, second day, divide by 50, it becomes like say 1 and then 2, 0, 1 to 0. 4, I think it takes about 4 months for him to get back to the first family.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
every day, 2 people are giving you report, 2 people are not giving you report, which means four reports you are receiving. And to read and analyze, it will take how much? It will take at least four reports, at least take 4 days, na?
4 days. Yeah, at least one report, 1 day. Yeah.
So 4 days. And every 4 days, and by the time you complete the 4 reports, there will be another 16 reports accumulating at your desk.
Yeah.
So it is a continuous process. No, you have to, 1 month has to be 120 days for you. Where is your time here?
Yeah.
So then again you are saying that you will take as a pilot. Suppose it is successful. It will be successful, right?
Yeah.
This process is not very difficult. You can do it. But once you are into it and you become successful, what happens is this will be your full-time काम. You will not get anything else to do.
Yeah, this is
Now,
a very big task.
This is a very big task. That is what I'm saying. So where you will get this 30 people to call every day, that is not again your task. That is why I'm asking you to get your timeline, existing timeline.
Okay.
Then only you know how much work is to be done, and you will not even touch any other work if you take this work seriously.
Yeah. It's a very big task. If I get into that program,
And
remaining
this should be your work.
Some other. Yeah.
This should be your work, not any other work. But you need to show your boss why it is not possible. How can you show? How can you tell unless you fill up all these things? This is also required, that is also required, that is also you are required. You are doing say 9 to 5, more than that, still not getting promotion. 100% work done, every new ideas also you have, you don't get time. That is why you are not able to execute. See my point now?
Yeah.
So it is not the problem of your expertise, it is the problem of time.
Yeah.
So for you, you should pick up the most important thing. They will give you thousands of things to do because they don't know how much time it will take. Now you realize how much time it is going to take.
Yeah, actually, if you plan, if you do the work like this kind of this kind of plan, we should we are unable to do all these tasks in a month. It's very not possible thing.
So you are doing the task of other people. That is what I'm saying from the beginning. I can see
Yeah.
that. And what you are doing is, say, because you are not getting proper data in time, because these community experts are not giving you reports properly, and because you didn't know that this takes actually this much of time, because you haven't done this planning, you didn't know, right? Just a minute, Venkat. Let me
Yeah,
give.
yeah.
हाँ मेहता, नहीं नहीं, उनका ना ये घर घर उनको शिफ्ट करना है, तो उनको इसीलिए घर चाहिए, वो घर नहीं मिल रहा है इसी प्राइस पे, उनको भी 50,000 के आसपास लग जा रहा है, तो इसीलिए उनको घर चाहिए। हाँ, अभी ढूंढ रहे हैं इसको, उसको ब्रोकर को बोला है, आपके पास भी कोई ब्रोकर का नंबर हो या फिर आप किसी से बात कर पाए तो बात कर लें। मैं एक मीटिंग, मैं एक्चुअली ईस्ट दिल्ली जाना चाहती हूँ, मयूर विहार, वैशाली, वो वाला एरिया जो पिंक लाइन में है। पिंक लाइन देख लीजिएगा, पिंक लाइन में। हाँ हाँ, तो वो लक्ष्मी नगर बड़ा गंदा एरिया है, वहां पे नहीं जाना, थोड़ा सा खुला 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 एरिया चाहिए। हाँ 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 हाँ, थोड़ा थोड़ा ढूंढ लीजिए, मैं एक मीटिंग में हूँ, फिर बाद में बात करते हैं। हाँ ओके ओके, हाँ भैया को जरूर बोलिए। हाँ हाँ हाँ, so that is why this timeline and achievement, but you have to give your team also some idea about how much work is involved, right? Now
Yeah.
once you are able to fill this up, now this first thing that you have done, customer satisfaction calls, you will not invest time in this, you don't have any time.
Yeah.
So you now are giving four days in a month to this, 7 days to this, 21 days, and this takes 120 days kind of thing. So who have you seen 1 month is 120 days? Will it be possible? No.
No.
So where is the time? You are working for 4 people right now.
So that for that that's why I am taking quarterly once. So it's very impossible to convert those leads to the, whether they are converting into the sale or not able to understand. They are doing locally, but there is no proper close monitoring from the head office. That's the problem.
So close monitoring is your job. Marketing is your job. That is why you have to closely monitor, because in your profile everything else is related to this customer awareness and everything, if you can see. Now customer aware, the customer has become aware. Now you have given all the things. How do you know that person has purchased or not? Only if
tracking is not happening.
The tracking is not happening. You should say that for the tracking only, and for the hand-holding support that our customers needs to have. That is why the customer experts are there. You say that, and then you give them this, then actually these people will get to know that so much of work is there and this much of work you are doing, and your expertise is not being utilized. You are also doing only quarterly, right? Because of lack of time. Lack of time is not your problem, na? You pick up the most important task as a marketing person, and all other tasks are secondary.
Understood.
So that change. Now, if you see, you don't need to go acquire any extra skills, if you can see. It is only about managing everybody.
Yeah.
So that is why I have given you so much of gyan beforehand also, strategic communication also, and about how you deal with other things also. No, because this is the task that you should realize, that what is the most important task for you. And even people know that this is the most important, they are scared to take up that task because they can't tell the boss
Yeah.
that they cannot do all these additional tasks. Now that requires courage. That doesn't require any
Yeah.
skill. That requires an attitude
Yeah.
of saying, adding value to the organization.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you can see, you have to fill up whatever you understand or don't understand. You just put the thing. My intention about this is how to manage whatever you are thinking to achieve, whether it is possible in this timeline or not. And in this,
And
you have to categorize whatever work you are given into 2, 3, 4 categories. The most important 3 tasks you need to take.
yeah.
Baki sub have to be bypassed to other people. Now your job as a boss comes.
Yeah.
Your job is to train people to be more. That is what my bonus number 3 is. When I teach delegate appropriate. You haven't gone through that online course na, as yet.
No. Yeah.
Hmm. So that sets why you should train people. You have seen my LinkedIn article. I saw that particular article where I have told that train people to replace you.
Yeah. Yeah. I like also the article.
So
Good one. Yeah.
so everybody was like shocked. हम replace हो गए तो then what happens to us ना?
Yeah. Some
So
people still they are think like that. If I पूरा मेरा ज्ञान उनको दिए तो मैं करने का क्या रहता, कुछ नहीं रहता इधर, तो
so
इसलिए नहीं
so
बोलेंगे ऐसा सोचता है.
yes, they are also partly right. तो
Yeah.
पूरा ज्ञान नहीं. I am asking you not to give ज्ञान. I am asking you
Yeah.
to train them so that they can replace you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I say पूरा ज्ञान उनको उठा के दे दो? No. I am saying train them to replace you. उसका मतलब है कि then only you will get time to do your work.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a boss, you are responsible for entire team's performance.
Yeah.
So now,
Sometimes our HR also is asking, what is your successor plan? You have any successor plan?
yes, yes. What is your successor plan? So you will be asking. Now, if you are no doing all the work, then the successor will never get that expertise to be a successor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
train them, and also you will not get time for yourself to do anything else. अभी ये 4 report every day if you पकड़ो every day and you do that, and then afterwards you will have you would like to have some energy for yourself so that you can go and enjoy with your family sometime, no? Spend some time with your family. Where is that energy?
Yeah.
Right?
It will
Yeah.
be less.
It will be no, it will be never there. You will be depressed all the time because you haven't finished your work that work. Now you should have that plan how to train your people.
Yeah.
So ask me those questions in our next session.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Any question out here?
This is fine. Understood.
Ah.
First, I should work on my monthly schedules. One thing. Second thing is these timelines. I should refine my KPIs and
No,
with
first,
respect
so
to the KRA.
right now, whatever you, the more you go towards right now, the more clarity you will have. Then only you can work towards
Yeah.
the left.
Yeah. From the result side too, I should go back.
So
how it
first
will,
do this time allocation, and
yeah.
then
Then I
what
will
all, then only you will know what will be there towards the left.
yeah.
So,
Sure, madam.
so next time, what I will put all the questions, what are the difficulties in making that successor plan. That also, because already your HR has already asked you that question. So what you can do is, you also be prepared with that successor plan. What is the
Yeah.
strategy and all. But remember something, whatever you do, it takes your time.
Yeah.
So whatever you are listening from this fellow, that fellow, if you are going to incorporate, you have to find time for that also. That will come
Additional
into
time we
the
need to
time.
spend.
So if there is no time, you cannot just tell ki, this is the, you have to help people to do that.
Yeah.
So your first task. So this is what I'll. Where it is gone. Just a minute. Where it has gone. Yeah. So yes, Srinivas, that is it. And when are you bringing in your teammates?
I told them. I think today we don't have master class now, madam. Yeah.
No, I am not doing today because you have planned this.
Yeah.
So maybe will they come? Then we can start from 7:30.
Today.
Yes.
Yeah. I will do one thing. So I will call and give confirmation to you. Based on that one, we will send invitation.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The
I will
same
WhatsApp.
link. Same link. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.